This is the Roulette Master, and I can't wait to introduce to you the new Even in the Middle roulette system by one of my subscribers, Darian. He said this is like printing money. It's so amazing, and he's consistently winning money in the casino. Today, we're going to put his system up against Ron Clivio's second column black roulette system. Each one's going to get 15 minutes of playtime, and I can't wait for this one. Let's go ahead and get started and place the bets. So we're going to start with Ron Clivio's black second column. We're going to put 10 on second column, 10 on black. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. I'm going to go over everything you need to know with this one and the amazing new system from Darian this morning as well. And that's a $20 loss to start. So with this one, we're just going to increase by 1 unit on each when we lose. Let's go ahead and spin again here and see what we get. All right, that's a 20 black. And we just hit both of them. That's a $60 win. So now you can see we're up $40. We can reset back to 10 on each again. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So let's increase by what we started with. So we add 10 to each. Now we have 20 on each, 40 total. And here we go. That's a 10 black. And when you hit the color, but you don't hit the column, you break even. But if you hit the column without the color, you do win. And if you hit both, it's obviously a jackpot. So that didn't hurt us any. We're up 20 still. Let's just rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's 11 black. And we hit both. That's a $60 win. Fantastic. We're up 80 already. And let's go back to the original $10 on each bet on black and second column. Here we go. We're a minute and a half in out of 15 with this one. Again, this is Ron Clivio's black second column roulette system. And that's a break even because we hit the color but not the column. It doesn't hurt us any. We just rebet and spin again. All right, here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. It's another break even. Won't hurt us any. We're still up $80. And let's spin again. This was the runner-up in the bracket challenge to Randall's system. And that's a 22 black. It's another break even. Let's just rebet and spin again. Here we go. And I know you guys are going to love the new Even in the Middle roulette system coming up here. So make sure you stick around for that as well. But I'm going to go. I have a lot more to tell you about this one as we go through also. Let's go ahead and increase the bets. When you lose, you just add a $10 unit to each. And here we go. Okay, it's a 32 red. And if we hit the column but not the color, we win just like we did right there. So now you can see we're up 80. We're just going to rebet and spin. Once we hit a jackpot, we're going to reset back to the original bet. Or if we get a bunch of partial wins, we're going to do the same. That's a break even, so we're still up 80. Let's rebet and spin. And sometimes a bunch of partial wins can be just as good as a jackpot, just depending on how many you get. And that's a 5 red. That's a nice $20 win there. We hit the column but not the color, and we're up 100 now. So now we can reset because we got enough partial wins to do so. And we're back to 10 each again. That's how you protect your bankroll, and here we go. That's a 1 red, and that's a loss, I believe. So we're going to increase by 1 unit on each. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have 20 each, 40 total as our bet. Again, this is Ron Clivio's black second column. That's a 11 black. Okay, and that's a $60 win. So that was awesome. We're up $140, and that's because we hit black and second column. So we're going to reset. Back to 10 on each and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's 11 black. Oh, wow, that's another one. That's black second column. That's what we want. And we're up 170 now. And I'll tell you what, this did fantastic in the bracket challenge, like I was saying. Almost won it, finished second, and that's a 29 black. That's another black second column, $30 win. So we're up $200 already. And let's go ahead and spin again here. We're 4 minutes, 15 seconds in, out of 15 minutes, and that's a 7 red. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase. Okay, 20 each, 40 total now. Here we go. That's a 14 red. Okay, that's a $20 win. We hit the column but not the color, but that's great. So let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 4 black. The nice thing is, even if you miss the column, if you hit black, you don't lose anything. And we're up 200. Let's rebet and spin it, 20 each here. And we're 5 minutes in out of 15. Here we go. That's a 22 black. So again, it's nice to know that if you hit black, you're not going to lose anything. Let's just spin again. And you have a potential of winning a lot as well. But you know you at least didn't lose anything when you hit black. And we just hit black second column again. That's a $60 win. We're up $260 now. We can reset back to 10 each because we had enough wins there. And that's a 36 red. Okay, and that's a loss. And actually that last one was a second column black. So that was a jackpot. So we were up 260, now we're up 240. We're going to increase after that loss, and now we have 20 each, 40 total. We're almost 6 minutes in out of 15. And that is a 33 black. That's a break even. We didn't hit the column, but we did hit the color black. So let's spin again. And here we go. That's a 23 red. And that's a nice column hit there. So we're up 260. We'll just rebet and spin. We can get a bunch of partial wins like that, or we can get a jackpot. Let's see what happens first. That's a 9 red. Okay, that's a loss. So let's increase the bet. We'll go from 20 to 30 and spin. That's 30 each, 60 total, and we're 6.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 17 black, and that's what we wanted. That's a $90 jackpot win. We're up $310 now. So we go back to 10 on each and spin again. Here we go. That's a 32 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. Fantastic. We're up 320. Let's rebet and spin. We hit the column there, but not the color, and that's great because if you hit the column, you're definitely going to win, and that's a 20 black. That's a jackpot. Fantastic. So we're up 350 now. We're still at base level, so we don't need to change the bet any, and here we go again. That's a 21 red. That's a loss, so let's increase by 1 unit so they each go from 10 to 20, which makes a $40 total bet, and here we go. That's a 19 red. That's a loss, so let's increase by 10 on each again. It's real easy to remember. We're 30 each, 60 total, and coming up here I'm going to talk about the bankroll and other ways to play this as well if you don't have this much money to play with. And there's a nice column hit on the 14 red. We're up $320 now. Still at 30 each, 60 total. And here we go. That's a 24 black. Okay, that's a break even. Won't hurt us any. Let's rebet and spin. So you can also play this with dollar units and a smaller bankroll. This one's going to be with $10 units and a $2,000 bankroll. And look at that. That's a nice black second column hit there, and we're up $410 now. We're going to reset back to 10 on each after that jackpot. So you can play this with a $200 bankroll in dollar units, or if you use $10 units like we're doing, it's a $2,000 bankroll. So whatever fits your budget better. Don't never play with money that you can't afford to lose. So pick the appropriate one and have fun. And we're doing really good with this one. That's a 4 black. And that's a break even because we hit the color but not the column. But it's nice knowing anytime you hit black, you're at least not going to lose that bet. And that's a 26 black. And that's a nice black second column hit there. We're up $440. We're still at base level 10 each, and we're 9 minutes in out of 15. That's a 28 black. Yeah, it's a break even because we hit the color but not the column. And let's go ahead and spin again. Okay, that's a 30 red on that one. Okay, that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase by 1 unit on each. Now we'll have 20 on each. And here we go. That's a 35 black. Look at that. That's a black second column hit. We're up $480. That's just absolutely incredible. Let's go back to 10 each, base level. We're 9 minutes, 40 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 5 red. That's a nice second column hit. And we're at 490 now. Let's spin again. So doing fantastic with this one so far. And I'm really looking forward to the one coming up here as well. So make sure you stick around for that one. We hit black there, so we didn't lose anything. Let's spin again. And you have the potential of winning a lot when you hit black. But at least you know that you didn't lose on that spin, and that's a 27 red. We lost, so let's go ahead and increase. Now we'll go to 20 each, 40 total. All right, and even in the middle is the new system coming up that one of my subscribers says is just like printing money. And that's Darian. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. Here we go. That's 11 black. All right, that's a black second column hit. That's what we wanted. We're at $530. Let's go back to 10 each and spin. Now, you always want to go back to base level after you get a jackpot win, or if you get some, a bunch of partial wins as well. It works the same way. And let's go ahead and increase after that loss. Now we're at 20 each, 40 total, 11 minutes in here. Here we go. That's a 20 black. That's another black second column hit. Wow, we're at $570. Let's go back to 10 each again and spin. All right. That's a 6 black. That's a break even. Doesn't hit the column, but it hit the color, so we don't lose anything. That's always good. And here we go. That's a 21 red. That's a loss, so let's increase by what we started with. Again, that'll be 10 on each. Now we have 20 each and $40 total. And we're getting close to 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 24 black. That's a break even. Won't hurt us any. We're up $550. That's just absolutely incredible in such a short time. Doing really well. Let's see if that continues. And that's a 30 red. That's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase. Real easy to remember. You just add 10 each time you lose to both of the bets. And here we go. That's a 25 red. It's another loss. Let's go ahead and increase. Now we're going to 40 each, 80 total. This is why you need the $2,000 bankroll in case you get on a slide where you're not winning, and that gives you it gives you the option of having patience to wait for something good to happen. Without bankroll, you can't really do that. We're going to increase again to 50 each, 100 total. Now let's see if we can get a jackpot. That's a 25 red. Another loss. So I'm glad you're getting to see what happens when you do have a bunch of losses with this one. And we'll check the balance after this one. But right now we're at 60 each, 120 total. That's an 18 red. That's another loss. So you're kind of getting to see the good and the bad with this one. But that dropped us back to 150 profit temporarily. But that's just because we haven't hit in a while. Once we do, we'll be in good shape. And that's a 15 black. That's a break even. So we'll just rebet and spin again at 70 each. And let's see if we can get a win. That's an 8 black. There we go. That's a nice black second column hit. We're up $360. And this is when you have a really bad stretch like that, it's when you have to decide if you're going to go ahead and reset now or if you're going to stay where you're at. I would think that if you're up this much, you would reset and start back over. But let's see where we're at. We're at 70 each. So you have to make that decision on your own. But in this case, let's go ahead and reset back to 10 each. Let's play smart and spin. Obviously, you can keep going up, or you would stay the same after a win if you wanted to get back to session profit quickly. And actually, that would have worked out well for us. We hit black second column, but that's okay. We can build it back up. We're up $390, and it's more important to keep what you've won than it is to just keep it pushing it when you're up a lot. So you never feel good when you're up a lot and then you lose it all. So you want to protect what you've won when you're up a lot. We're 14.5 minutes in out of 15, and that's a 5 red. So I know we've all done that at some point, been up a lot and then given it away, right? So let's go ahead and spin again here after we hit that second column hit. That's a 12 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and increase by what we started with. 20 each, 40 total. And this is our last spin, actually. We're at 15 minutes right now. And that's a 12 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So we ended up $340 with Ron Clivio's Black Second Column Roulette system. As always, let me know down in the comments what you think, whether you love it, hate it, whatever it is. Let me know down in the comments. Let everyone else in the community know. And if you're enjoying the content, give it a thumbs up. And that's the first video of the day, Ron Clivio's Black Second Column. Hope you enjoyed it. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. This one looks fantastic from one of my subscribers, Darian. He said it's like printing money. He's winning so much at the casino. I can't wait to share with you. Let's see if it can make more than $340 in the next 15 minutes. All right, here we go. All right, the time is finally here for the new roulette system of the day. This is called Even in the Middle by one of my subscribers, Darian. He said this is like printing money. It's so good. And let's go ahead and start by placing the bets. And with this one, we're going to be betting on even. And we'll place that bet first. That's going to be a $10 bet. And then we're going to also place second 12. We're going to have $10 on each, 20 total. And I'm going to show you how he's playing this. That's a 17 black. And right out of the gate, that's a nice $10 win. So we're up, you can see we're up 10. And we didn't hit the even there. So what we're going to do now is that the even, which lost that one, is going to go to 20. And then the second 12 will stay at 10 because it hit. And let's go ahead and spin. And I'll explain the process that you use to increase the bets on these, the progression. That's a 13 black. And again, the second 12 won, so it stays where it's at. However, the even went lost again, so we're going to actually add up. We're going to go from, let me check that. Actually, we were at 20, so we're going to add up the two previous bets, and we're going to go from 20 to 30. We're going to add up 10 plus 20 to get to 30. This is going to be a modified form of Fibonacci on both of these, and now we have a $40 total bet. Okay, here we go. And what we're looking for is to hit both of them at the same time. That's a 14 red. I think we did it. That's a $50 win. That's what we want. Now we're up $60. And we can go back to 10 on each. So let's go ahead and spin. And that's the goal, is to hit it even in the second 12. And we're going to use a modified form of Fibonacci on both of those. Okay, and that's a break even. So when it breaks even like that, the even, which we we just won on the even, so that stays at 10. The second 12 lost, so we're going to go to 20. And let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's a nice win there, but we did lose on the even, so it'll go from 10 to 20, and the second 12 will go back to 10. That just won, we're up 90. All right, here we go. So you're playing these individually as Fibonacci, but modified form of. That's a 12 red, and we hit even, but not second 12, so we know the even will go back to, will be at 10. The second 12 will go from 10 to 20, and again, we need to take the even back to 10 because it just hit. Now we have a $30 total bet. 2.5 minutes in out of 15 with Even in the Middle by Darian, and that's a 5 red. Okay, we lost both of them that time, so you can see the second 12 was at 20. We're going to add 20 plus 10, and we'll now have a $30 bet. The even was at 10. It's going to go to 20. And then you're just adding up the two previous bets on all of these once you go from 10 to 20. Now we have a $50 total bet. We're 3 minutes in out of 15. All right, that's a 16 red, and we hit both. It's a nice $80 win. Now we're up $150. That's what we want. Let's go ahead and spin again. We're back to base level, 10 on each. Okay, that's a double zero. And we lost both. So they'll both go from 10 to 20. And spin. That's a 32 red. We hit the even, so it will stay at 10. And second 12 will go from 20 to 30. We're going to add up the two previous bets of 10 and 20. And the even goes back to 10 because it won. Now let's go ahead and bet. Now we have a $40 total bet. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with even in the middle by Darian, and that's a 15 black. And we won on second 12. So the second 12 will go back to 10. Okay, and then the even lost, so it'll go from 10 to 20. Okay, but so basically you go from 10 to 20, and then you add up the two previous bets for your next bet. It's a modified form of Fibonacci on both, and obviously we want to hit both at the same time. On that one, we broke even, so the second 12 just won. It's going to go back to 10. I'm sorry, it already was at 10. Let's go ahead and put that back. And then even lost, so even's going to go from 20 to 30. We're going to add up 10 plus 20 to get your $30 bet, and we have $40 total bet now, almost 5 minutes in out of 15 with even in the middle. And that's a nice win on even, and you can see that that even we had a nice win there. We're going to go back to 10 on even. Second 12 lost, so it's going to go from 10 to 20. Now we have a $30 total bet. We're 5 minutes in. And again, Darian says this system is like printing money once you get the hang of it. And I think we lost both of them that time, so we need to increase both. So we'll go from 20 to 30 on second 12. We'll go from 10 to 20 on even. All right, here we go. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. And you can also play this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. That's a nice $80 win there. We hit both. So let's go back to 10 on each. And now all of a sudden we're up $250. Maybe it is like printing money like Darian says. Let's keep playing here and see. We still have a lot of time left though. We're only 6 minutes in out of 15. And we lost both. So let's go ahead and increase both from 10 to 20. And spin. Here we go. That's a 5 red. And we lost both again. So let's increase both. Now we have 30 on each. We added up 10 plus 20 to get $30 bets on each. And we got the even there finally. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take the even back to 10. And then we need to increase second 12 from 30 to 50 because now we're adding 30 plus 20, the two previous bets on second 12. Now we have a $60 total bet. We're 6.5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 31 black. We lost both, so we need to increase both. So we're going to go from 50 to 80 on second 12 because the two previous bets are 50 and 30. And then on even, we're going to go from 10 to 20. All right, here we go. That's a 26 black. Okay, we hit even. So even will go back to 10. And then second 12 will keep increasing. This time from 80, we had 80 plus 50. Now we're going to have a 130 bet on second 12. 140 total, and here we go. We're 7 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15, and that's an 8 black. We hit even again. But that's a loss because second 12 didn't do good there. We're going to increase second 12 from 130 plus 80 to 210. Okay, and you can even is still right where it's at because we won again, and that's a 220 total bet. Let's go ahead and spend. Almost 8 minutes in now out of 15. And that's a 32 red, even won again, but second 12 lost, so that's a $200 loss. We need to increase second 12 again, and we're going to take 210 plus 130. That's 210, 310, that's 340. And let's go ahead and spin. We need to get a second 12 hit here. Here we go. And we got it. That's a 17 black. That's what we wanted. $670 win there. That is incredible. we're up $420 now, and now second 12 will go to 10, and even will go to 20 after that loss. So here we go. Wow. That's a 27 red, and both lost there, so let's increase both. Okay, and even goes to 30, second 12 goes to 20. That's a 6 black, even 1. That's a $10 overall win. We're up 400. So even, we'll make sure even is at 10. And second 12 will go up from 20 to 30. We'll add up 20 plus 10 to get that $30 bet. We're 9 minutes in out of 15 now with even in the middle by Darian. That's a 24 black. We hit both. That's a $70 win. We're up 470 now. So let's go ahead and back those up to 10 each again after the win. We won both, and here we go. That's a 35 black. We lost both. So let's increase 10 to 20. 40 total. Here we go. That's a 22 black. We won both again. It's a $60 win. We're up $510 now. That is awesome. Okay, here we go. That's a 17 black. We won second 12. So second 12, we have to make sure that's at 10. It is. So let's go ahead and put that back out there. Even will go from 10 to 20. So you're going from 10 to 20, and then after that, you just add up the two previous bets for your next bet. And that's a double zero. That's a loss on both. Okay. All right, even's going to go from 20 to 30. Second 12 is going to go from 10 to 20. Here we go. That's a 0. That's not lucky at all. Okay, so when you get back-to-back zeros like that, that's never a good thing. We're going to go from 20 to 30 on second 12. And even, we're going to go from 30 to 50 because we're going to add up the two previous bets of 30 and 20. Now we have an $80 total bet. And let's see if we can get a good win here because those zeros can cause problems sometimes with the progression. And only good when you're betting on them, right? So we lost both there again. So second 12 is going to go from 30 to 50 because we're going to add 30 plus 20. Even's going to go from 50 to 80 because we're going to add 50 plus 30, the two previous bets. Now we have a 130 total bet, and we need to get a win here. And that's a 19 red. Okay, that's a $20 win because we hit in the second 12. And so the second 12 is going to go back to 10. But the even's going to keep going up from 80. Now we're going to take 80 plus 50. We're going to have a 130 bet on even. And here we go. And we lost again on that one, but we hit second 12. Okay, so the second 12 is going to stay right there at 10. Even's going to go from 130 to 210. And you can see the reason why up there. We haven't had an even since the 22 black. So hopefully we're almost due for one, even though you're never quite due in roulette. But let's see if we can get an even here. And we got it. That's a 28 black. That's what we wanted. That's a $200 win. Now we're at 470. And the second 12 lost there. So it's going to go from 10 to 20. And then even's going to go all the way back to 10. There we go. And let's go ahead and spin. Now we're at a $30 total bet and making some really good money with this, just like Darian said we would. That's a 32 red. Okay, so we hit even. So we make sure that's at 10. Second 12 will go from 20 to 30 because we'll add up 10 plus 20 for our next bet of 30. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $20 loss, but we hit even, so we need to make sure that's back at, that's at 10 still. Second 12 will go up from 30 to 50 because we add up 30 plus 20, the two previous bets. And we're 13 minutes in out of 15 now. That's a 24 black. And we hit both. That's a $110 win. We're up $550 now. That is awesome. So let's go back to the base level of 10 each, and here we go. That's an 8 black. We won even, but not second 12. So second 12 will go from 10 to 20. And let's go ahead and spin. And that's a 9 red. Okay, and that is a $30 loss there because we lost both. So let's increase both. We'll go from 20 to 30 on second 12 and 10 to 20 on even. And here we go. That's a 31 black. Okay, and that's a loss. We lost both, so let's increase both. The 30 will go to 50, 30 plus 20, and the even will go to 30, 20 plus 10. All right, here we go. That's 11 black. We lost both. Okay, so we need to increase both. So we'll go from 50 to 80, add 50 plus 30. Even will go from 30 to 50, 30 plus 20. Two previous bets. And we're 14 and a half minutes in out of 15. That's a 3 red. And we lost both, so let's increase those. 80 plus 50 will go to 130. Even, 50 plus 30 will go to 80. Two previous bets added together. And let's spin. That's a 4 black. That's a $50 loss, and we're up 210 right now. The even will go back to 10. And then second 12, actually we just ran out of time though. Second 12 would go from 150 to 210, but we just ran out of time. So let's see what we have left here. We're up $210. We were up a lot more, and we probably would have recovered that and made more money, but hope you really enjoyed this even in the middle roulette system by one of my subscribers, Darian. Like I said, he said it's like printing money. We did do well today. We just had a little setback there at the end, but we still made $210 of profit overall, even after that. And we definitely would have had a really good chance to recover all that. So I think it's a pretty good system. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments as usual. And remember to keep sending your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I love seeing your guys' new systems every day. Keep sending them in, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. If you're enjoying the videos, give it a thumbs up, and just really appreciate everyone's support. And you guys are just fantastic. I love it, and keep sending those comments in because it helps everyone else in the community out. If you guys share how you do when you test it, you can use Roulette Royale or whatever you want to use, but test it on your simulator and let people in the community know what you think about these systems. That way, when they decide to go to the casino, they can pick one that they feel more confident about, because it's a really large sample size, and you guys can really help each other out, and that's what it's all about. So keep it up, and just loving seeing your guys' new ideas every day. Keep sharing them, and let's keep it rocking and rolling. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.